We are witnessing a brutal, unyielding war against the laws of physics. A realm once reserved exclusively for multi-million-dollar hypercars. But out here, marketing noise dies, excuses fade. To find the absolute truth, we require one single, absolute metric: raw, unadulterated, top speed. Number 10. BMW M3 CS. Most sports sedans compromise. They trade track agility for straight-line stability. They back down. But the limited production BMW M3 CS leans entirely into track-honed violence. Where standard sports sedans hit a software wall and stop, the CS stretches its legs, all the way to 188 miles per hour. Think about the physics at play. The air ahead isn't just space anymore, it's a wall. To survive it, aggressive front splitters and massive cooling ducts force a torrent of air through the radiators, fighting back the rising heat. Under the carbon fiber hood sits a highly tuned, twin-turbo inline-six screaming out 543 horsepower. Porsche and AMG engineers built an elite club, but BMW just used carbon fiber and pure mechanical rage to tear the door right off the hinges. Number 9. BMW M5 90. If the M3 is a scalpel, the new BMW M5 is a sledgehammer swinging at the laws of nature. This is an engineering paradox. A luxury sedan weighing a colossal, staggering 5,390 pounds, yet it is capable of an unrestricted 190 miles per hour. Let that weight sink in. 5,390 pounds. It shouldn't move like this. It shouldn't be allowed to. But a twin-turbo V8 combined with an electric motor forces 717 combined horsepower through the asphalt. Because of that massive physical footprint, the M5 needs a longer runway than anything else in its class to reach its peak. It doesn't slice through the air. It beats it into submission through sheer, unrelenting torque. But crossing deeper into the 190 mile per hour tier requires something more than just adding weight and throwing horsepower at it. Up ahead, the philosophy changes. The engineering shifts from heavyweight dominance to outright combat against atmospheric pressure. Number 8. Porsche Taycan Turbo GT. If you want to see what happens when electrification discards every single rule of luxury, look at this. The Porsche Taycan Turbo GT with the Weissach package. It matches the M5 at 190 miles per hour, but it gets there by shedding its rear seats, stripping away excess weight, and carving an aggressive aerodynamic profile into its underbody. Listen closely. At the press of a button, attack mode unleashes a violent 10-second surge of 1,092 overboost horsepower. No engine roar, just an otherworldly electric shriek as a massive 900-amp silicon carbide pulse inverter floods the rear axle with current. It manages the crushing thermal stress of high-voltage acceleration, pulling and pulling, until it clips a firm 190 mile per hour ceiling. Number 7. Audi RS7 Performance. Electric cars have a weakness. As the seconds tick by at maximum speed, batteries get hot, software steps in, and power drops. But the Audi RS7 Performance doesn't care about battery degradation. It relies on the absolute stamina of old-school, premium internal combustion. Under that wide, menacing hood sits a 4-liter twin-turbo V8 churning out 621 horsepower. No electric thermal overrides, no battery anxiety, just mechanical optimization, massive turbochargers, and reduced acoustic insulation so you can hear every bit of the violence. It settles into its 190 mile per hour limit and holds it, rock solid, miles after the electric competition has been forced to cool down. At 200 miles per hour, everything changes. Air no longer feels like a gas. It acts like a thick, heavy fluid. It fights the bodywork. It tries to rip the tires apart. Crossing this line separates the fast cars from the elite. Number 6. Tesla Model S Plaid track package. For years, the Tesla Model S Plaid's legendary 1,020 horsepower was locked behind an electronic bottleneck. Tesla wouldn't let it run free. To unlock the full 200-mile-per-hour ceiling, you need a physical gatekeeper. The official track package. This is not a software update. At 200 miles per hour, stopping is a matter of survival. The package adds massive 410mm carbon ceramic brakes, forged aluminum wheels, and tires rated for extreme velocity. Only when that specialized track firmware reconfigures the battery and torque vectoring can this triple-motor beast finally unleash its carbon-sleeved rotors. It is a terrifying display of immediate digital momentum. Number 5. Porsche Panamera Turbo SE Hybrid. Single-speed electric cars can feel breathless at the top end. As the electric motors reach their RPM limits, the pulling power tapers off. But Porsche found a loophole. The Panamera Turbo SE Hybrid uses a traditional mechanical advantage to break past the wall at 202 miles per hour. It takes a 771 horsepower hybrid V8 and runs it through an 8-speed dual-clutch transmission. It shifts, it recalculates, it stays dead center in the peak of its power band, while you watch the active rear wing split open and extend into the slipstream. The Panamera just keeps pulling, relentless, continuous, long after other cars have given up. We are entering a rarefied space. Out here, aerodynamic drag doesn't just increase, it scales exponentially. To gain just 2 or 3 miles per hour at this level requires an astronomical leap in engineering. Number 4. Lucid Air Sapphire. The Lucid Air Sapphire is a masterclass in clean-sheet engineering. 3 electric motors, an astonishing 1,234 horsepower, 0 to 60 in a mind-bending 1.89 seconds. Yet, despite having double the horsepower of some cars on this list, it stops at a governed 205 miles per hour. This is where the math catches up. At 205, the Sapphire is locked in a fierce, desperate battle against the atmosphere. The battery pack is dumping massive energy, and the thermal load on the stator windings is immense. Lucid installed advanced cooling jackets just to keep the motors from melting themselves down. It is an incredible machine, but out here, the air always gets its vote. Number 3. Cadillac CT5V Blackwing. And then there is this. In total defiance of the digital era, the Cadillac CT5V Blackwing claims its 205 mile per hour VMAX through pure, unapologetic American muscle. No hybrid batteries. No temporary electric overboost. Just a massive, hand-built 6.2-liter V8 and a screaming supercharger. Because that supercharger is bolted directly to the engine's crankshaft, the power never tapers. It doesn't drop off at triple-digit speeds. It just keeps delivering a linear wave of 668 horsepower, kept pinned to the asphalt by a functional carbon fiber aero package that actively fights front-end lift. The Blackwing stands as a glorious, roaring celebration of mechanical endurance. Number 2. Bentley Flying Spur Speed. The Bentley Flying Spur Speed is an absolute monument to effortless luxury. It doesn't scream. It doesn't fight. It whisks its passengers to a monumental 207 miles per hour inside a rolling sanctuary of fine leather, real wood, and total silence. This is the final, grand farewell to Bentley's legendary 6-liter twin-turbo W12 engine. 12 cylinders, 626 horsepower. A relentless, wave-like torque curve that pushes a 5,000-pound vault through the air like it's nothing. It doesn't loudly conquer the atmosphere. It glides right through it, composed, unbothered, maintaining a level of dignity that would make dedicated supercars break a sweat.
Look at the panel alignment right here.
At the very top of our list sits an anomaly, a car that didn't just break the records. It completely rewrote the rulebook for what a 4-door platform can do. Number 1. Xiaomi SU7 Ultra. the undisputed king of high-speed sedans. The Xiaomi SU7 Ultra, born from a radical track prototype and turned into a road-legal weapon. This machine delivers a mind-numbing 1548 horsepower. To unlock a verified factory Vmax of 217 miles per hour, Xiaomi abandoned conventional electric architecture. The rear wheels are driven by two proprietary motors spinning at a blistering, industry-leading 27,200 RPM. Feeding those motors is a specialized CATL Kirin 2 battery pack that can dump an incredible 1,330 kilowatts of current instantly. Even at 20% battery, it still pumps out 880 kilowatts, locked down by an active rear diffuser and a massive carbon wing. The SU7 Ultra stands completely alone, at the absolute apex of performance. The boundaries have been broken. From supercharged V8s to high RPM electric breakthroughs, the four-door sedan is no longer just a family cruiser. It is a legitimate high-speed weapon. So, which of these 10 monsters would you trust to challenge the laws of physics? Let us know in the comments below. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we will see you in the next breakdown.